Hi there, people. Welcome to ubermanUK. Yes, ubermanUK. Now, I haven't done a video in quite some time, to be honest with you. It must be the last video which I actually broadcast was February last year, which is well over a year now. And yes, a lot of things have happened in the world, as the dreaded C, which, why I say C is because you cannot say the word on YouTube as you get flagged. So if I mention the word C, you know what I'm going on about. It has affected everyone, especially Uber drivers, everyone, and especially me because I work at a major airport in Manchester, and the travel industry is on its knees because no one can take flights anywhere, so I am not needed. I'm mostly furloughed. I am in now and then, but it's not often. And I'm like you, I'm bored. I'm actually bored to death, to be honest with you. There's not much I can do here because I live on my own. I get up in the morning, read a paper, go for a walk for at least an hour, then watch YouTube, make tea, go to bed, and that's it. And that is the excitement of my life because you can't do anything. You can't do absolutely nothing in this lockdown. But it is getting better. And I think in a few months' time, things will start returning back to normal, especially the pubs, because I'm a big fan of the pubs, because most of my social life is around the pubs. We meet there, have a few drinks, have a good chat, come get a kebab, come home, and that is my social life. As you can tell, I have still lost quite a bit of weight. I was 18 stone at one point, which is the highest I've ever been, and I went to Blackpool with my kids, and we went to the theatre, the North Pier Theatre, to see something like Cinderella or one of these kiddie ones, and I did a selfie with my kids, and I was absolutely shocked how fat I was. So then I decided to do something about it, and I'm still doing it now. I was 18 stone when I started this diet, which is round about, you're coming up to nearly 2 year, a year and a half. I was 18 stone, and I am now the lowest I've ever been, which is 13 stone. 13 stone. I have to change my clothes. I have more energy now. I am classed as healthy. And how did I do it? It was the just what everyone else does to diet. To lose weight is to diet, regular exercise, and it works. It dropped off me. I started with what's called Shoutout, which is like a liquid drink in the morning, and I ordered stuff from what's called Gusto, and I had a proper meal at dinner, and I had a little snack for me dinner, for me tea, and then I had nothing. And that's what I did. I stopped all snacking. I stopped all sugar intake completely. I drink regular water. And the most secret I did was walking. My aim is about 10,000 steps a day, which I do usually do in the morning, which takes me sometimes an hour and a half to complete. I walk around the canal. When it's bad, I walk around the streets. And over the length of time which I've been dieting, I have now got to 13 stone, which is good. My blood pressure is spot on. I'm classed as a healthy male now. I just want to lose another stone to be, let's just say, not overweight, because I'm still classed as overweight at 13 stone. My ideal weight is 12 stone, so I've got to get there. So I have improved myself and things have changed. I do have the often kebab and the pizza and the crap food like anybody else at McDonald's, but I'm really careful of what I eat now because I know as soon as I don't want to go back to that lifestyle of being overweight and unhealthy. I want to feel good, look good, and live as long as possible, which is that's the idea of dieting, I suppose. Well, how is everyone? Let us know, people, because I've not heard from quite a few people who used to be my regular YouTubers for quite some time. So I would like an update from yourself as well, please. Also, I want to do a shout out to Uber DC, which got me into this YouTube. He is an Uber driver in DC, obviously. He has Uber driver in DC, and he started me on this journey of YouTube. I still watch him now. He does regular videos. He must do about 3 or 4 a week, which my favourite one is Tip Jar Tuesday. And I don't know what I also like about him. Sometimes you go in his home and he talk, and it feels like you're actually there with him. Great idea, and that's why I'm doing a shout. Yes, Uber DC. If you are watching this video, please let me know and give me a mention on one of your videos. I know you've done it before because I'm a regular watcher and a regular commenter and make regular comments. So let us know, people, how the rest of you are doing. See, there's not much update, you see, but all I'm doing is sat home like everybody else, sat there waiting for life to begin again, which it will do quite soon. I'm missing work because missing work. What a thing to say. I would never thought I would miss work. But I would go into work for absolutely free, just to keep my mind occupied and something to do. But it's not possible at the moment. Now, interesting fact, this was in lockdown. I was doing my regular bus route round the airport, and I got recognised by a passenger, which was quite, I wouldn't say starstruck, but it made me think I've got to do an update. And I've been saying that for months and months and months. So eventually I decided to do one. Now, let me know your name, who I saw at the airport, who you had a little chat with. It was on car rental, if I remember rightly. So let me know who it was, because you would tell me you used to watch my videos regularly, and that's why you recognise me. So give us a shout out, people. Right, people, that's all. And I'm not going to do regular updates, because I'm not an ubermanUK, and I'm not been in the game for quite some time, so I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. Anything at all. Yes, I've catched cable Uber taxis, but that's about it. So that's why I don't do regular videos. And a lot of people ask me questions, especially about how to get a license and how to get the insurance and the procedure, what you go through. I'm not in the game no more. I don't know anything about it. I'd rather be honest with you, because I've not done it for, could be over, coming up to 4 years. Last time I did an Uber was an Uber driver. So I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. Do I miss Uber? No, unfortunately, no. It was a lot of hard work getting there, and when I did get on the platform, I didn't make much money. I looked to make £200 to £300 a week because of the hours I chose, which was acceptable to work around my kids. And I had let's just say, if you understand me, I am been a bus driver all my life, so I do the same route all the time around Manchester, or especially around Tameside, where I used to work at First Bus. And then when I turned into a taxi driver, an Uber driver, I had to do routes around places I never know. So, for example, if someone say from Denton to Manchester, I got to Manchester, turned my app off and came back to Denton and turned it back on again, because I wanted to go round my local area, which was Tameside, and that's what put me off, especially at night time around Manchester, because there was that many closures back then, because of all the people going out for partying and walking around the streets, and I didn't know which way to go half the time. And Google, who I use to find my way around Manchester, wasn't very helpful when there was road closures at certain times around Manchester. And that's what spoiled it, and it did scare me, to be honest with you. The only thing what I missed is doing YouTube videos, regular updates, telling you what I'm doing. Now, if I look back now, to be honest with you, and I look at some of these videos, and it makes me cringe. Absolutely makes me cringe. Life moves on. Life gets better. Would I go back? No, no. And that's it, people. I've got no more updates to give you. I am still shot. I'm still getting subscribers and still getting views. I must only get about 50 views a day, but it mounts up. It does mount up, people. Nice to see you all, people, and put hi on the comments or let me know how are you getting on, and especially Uber DC. Also, I did lose a friend with this C word. I can't mention it, and it wasn't. He didn't get the C. He died of a heart attack. His name was Andy Hay. He was a close pal of mine, and he died of an heart attack. And me personally, it was because of the C, because of the level of stress he was under regarding work, regarding problems with his family. And he was a worrier. And I think that with the added pressure, with more stress, because stress does cause heart attacks, and worrying and panicking, he died. And it was sad, really, because it was so sudden, and he was only in his 50s. And I do miss you, pal, Andy Hay. I do miss you. And it took me a while to get over him. He was a good pal of mine. We went everywhere together. We even went Blackpool together, which was a good experience, getting pissed and doing a lot of walking. But life goes on, and like anything else, you've got to pick your sticks up and carry on. So probably this video is devoted to him, because he missed the pubs like I did, not going into pubs and socialising, because you only allow certain restrictions. Sad, really. It is sad, but life moves on. Also, I've been asked, have you got a girlfriend or another wife? No chance. Do you think I'm that silly? I've got comfortable living on my own little routine now. I'll be honest, I couldn't go through it all again. Do you know, having a girlfriend, courting, that's an old word, isn't it? Courting. Going through the process of getting it all now, because everything goes through this dating app like Plenty of Fish. I can't be bothered. I stick with my mates, I stick with my family, and that suits me. Thanks very much, people. I will see you again, probably in another year. Hopefully things are a lot better. This is ubermanUK signing out.